Okay, good win for the Apollos. Guys played pretty well. Defense was super. After the first drive or so, they stayed on the field a little bit, and then I think that touchdown right before the end of the first half sort of gave us some breathing room, and then defense took over, and we sputtered a little bit offensively. But, yeah, Garrett threw a lot of good balls. Receivers caught just about everything, and we got some guys open. It's always good to see guys open. And so it's a good win for us. And we'll enjoy it tonight and regroup and try to get ready for San Antonio. They're our next opponent. But yeah, the guys played very well, played a lot of effort, pretty much a lot of smarts all the way through. I don't know if we had a turnover offensively, did we? Can't remember one. We dropped a punt. Feel bad for Bracey, got hurt on the play too. But other than that, I think he was about the only injury we had during the game. Okay.
We got a mic for questions.
Late. Well, of course, that's right. This might have been my last one, too.
Coach.
Who knows? But, yeah, I was thinking about that, too. First time as a coach, the opening game, I've been fortunate to my sixth team to win the first one. Even one with the Redskins. That's not easy to do that time. No, we played the Arizona Cardinals. They weren't all that good that year. All right. Okay.
Coach, it's been a few years since you got in a game and called plays. How did it feel to get back out there?
Well, I'd made up my mind I was going to call the ball plays. You know, we opened up with one deep one. They were sort of in a little different coverage than we thought they were going to be. And then we had Akeem down the boundary and a little bit of an underthrow, and he didn't quite hold on. Third down, we had a bad play on. So we had to punt. 0 for 3 in punt. But after that, we started getting guys open, and Garrett threw the ball beautifully. So that was, again, that touchdown right before the first half, I can't believe they did not punt, and was 23 seconds, something like that. So we got it in good field position, and we're able to hit the same play that Connor Shaw caught in the Capital One Bowl against Wisconsin back in, 2013, I guess. Same play, pass back to the quarterback. In fact, Garrett told me I think it's his first touchdown catch, and this was Garrett's first start ever as a pro quarterback. He's been bouncing around about 5 years, he told me, NFL teams and 5 different teams in 5 years, I think. So it was fun for him to see some success.
So, Coach, I have to ask you, since it was transition from college to pro, it was the Philly Special, what are we calling it now?
No,
The Apollo Magic, or?
That's flipped to be passed back to the quarterbacks all week, used to call it. Yeah, Bruce Ellington threw it to Connor Shaw in the Capital One Bowl over at Camping World back in 13. So it's a 10-yard line play, and we were on about the 5 or so. So good to go 2 for 0 on that play.
Coach, how's it feel to be the all-time winningest coach of the AAF history?
In Alliance history?
In Alliance history.
Well, there's a game tonight. There's another guy that won. Who won that one? Does anybody know? Yeah, San Antonio's a good team. They actually beat Atlanta pretty good out there in that practice game. So, yeah, we'll have our hands full out there against those guys. Yeah. I think the rain deterred the crowd a little bit. We had a good crowd. 20,000 wasn't bad. And, you know, hopefully in 2 weeks we'll maybe have a little bit better weather forecast and maybe get a few more out. Okay. But I think the fans had a good time tonight, didn't they? They saw enough good plays that after the first quarter or so, we finally put on a little bit of a show. Okay.
Yeah. See you had the kid from USF, Dearness Johnson.
Dearness?
Yeah.
Well, we called that play. We thought he was going to be running that takeoff on a linebacker, and I'm yelling at Garrett to throw it to the short guy. Next thing I knew, Dearness had run right by the corner and caught a touchdown pass. So, yeah, that was impressive. That was an impressive play by Dearness.
Also, all the different rules for this league. How do you think they played out tonight? I mean, do you think they?
Well, we did pretty good on the 2-point play early, and then after that, we didn't do very well. So we got to go back to the drawing board and see if we can't do better on those. We were 2 for 2, and then 0 for 3 after that.
Coach Terrence Garvin on defense.
Yeah.
Is he the type of player you talking about? Hey, these guys have been in the NFL. They're trying to get back. I mean, he was pretty.
Yeah,
dominant.
he had a heck of a game, and he got a game ball, and Garrett Gilbert got a game ball. We gave one each of those guys, and ironically, both of them were captains for the game, and both of them were captains in our practice game out in San Antonio. But Terrence is a heck of a player. Yeah, well, we got some really good athletes on both offense and defense. And I thought our O-line held up well tonight too, most of the time. We didn't run it very well at the end of the game, but we got good running backs. Akeem and Durnus and those guys, they know how to run forward, make a few people miss. Just need to give them a little bit of a hold.
Steve, a cosmic event happened today. Most of social media has been in agreement that they want to give the AAF another chance, whether it's tomorrow or in week 2. What do you guys think you did as a league well today that will keep the fans coming back for more?
Well, we can only worry about our team. So our team won, 40-6. We didn't score 50, but 40 was enough. But I don't know what the fans think. Atlanta, I think, is a pretty good team. Time will tell if they're not a very good team or not. And time will tell if we're any good. We don't know yet. It was just one game, and our defense took over the second half, and that's why the score was as big as it was.
Steve, I think people were a little bit surprised you didn't come out wearing the visor. Was there a reason for that?
Well, rain was predicted.
Okay.
I wear a hat when it rains, but it did not rain. And that dang hat, every time I put my headset on and off, it clipped it over. So I'll get the visor, even if it's a threat of rain the next time.
Couple more, guys.
But as a first impression to just this fan base, could it have gone any better? Even maybe past the first drive for the Legends, could it have gone any better?
No, I don't know. We had a good game, no question about that. We could have scored the first play of the game. We're going for it. We told Bracey's our fastest guy. Got a little bit of a different type defense than we expected. But Garrett chunked it down there about 50 yards. Didn't hit it, but we scared him a little bit anyway. Right, Bianchi? Yeah. Sometimes you just got to scare them and hope you hit it the next time, I guess.
Next week's an early game on the West Coast. What can we see open up in that playbook?
Well, we will try to find some more plays, I guess, but we called about most of the ball plays. Jalen Marshall made a beautiful catch on that first touchdown that we had to go through the replay system and all that. He's a heck of a player. I don't know. I haven't looked at San Antonio, what they do defensively yet, so we'll do that the next couple of days. And players take Monday off and start game planning Tuesday. I think we play next Sunday, right? Sunday at 4. So we got a little bit of extra time there.
Will you be practicing here on the East Coast, or will you be heading over there since it's...
Oh, no, we just go over there the day before. Go over Saturday. Yeah.
Last one in the back.
Okay.
Coach, with all the former Gators, former Seminoles, former Hurricanes on this team, and being the only team in the state of Florida, and seeing the crowd tonight, how special is this team for the city of Orlando and for these guys to play in the state where they played college ball?
Yeah, well, I hope so. But like I've said before, we don't really talk about where you came from. And guys don't talk about Seminoles, Gators, Knights, Bulls, or anything. We're just all Apollos, and we're trying to be Orlando, Central Florida's team, which we are, and hopefully we can earn our way with the fans that they may want to come out and pack this thing before it's all said and done. And appreciate the coverage all of you guys have been giving us. I flew through Atlanta, actually coming back from San Antonio. I went to Gainesville a day or two to tidy up some business. And some guy in Atlanta didn't know they had a Alliance team in Atlanta, and he was a sports guy. Hey, Coach, how you doing? And I said, well, I'm coaching down at, oh, really? I said, yeah, Atlanta's got a team. He said, I didn't know that. Guy lives in Atlanta, so they're not getting much coverage up there. But we're getting super coverage, media, TV, and everything, so we appreciate that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.
We'll bring in Garrett Gilbert here
All right.
next.